Okay, my best friend from back home came to visit me in Arizona for the first time in 4 years, so that is why this video is 3 days late. Anyways, today we are continuing our 2021 NFL team previews, and the Baltimore Ravens are up to bat. I don't think enough people realize that since the Baltimore Ravens hired John Harbaugh in 2008, they have had just one losing season. That is nearly impossible to achieve in this day and age. They finished the season 11-5 last year. At home, they were 5-3. They were 6-2 on the road. And within the division, they went 4-2. Offensively, they ranked 19th with 363.1 yards per game. And defensively, they ranked 7th, giving up just 329.8 yards. Lamar Jackson was able to finally exercise some demons with his first playoff win last year after 2 straight first-round exits, but questions linger how far this run-first offense can take the Ravens. In this year's draft, the Ravens selected Rashad Bateman, a wide receiver out of Minnesota, with a 27th overall pick. Then, a few picks later, they selected Odafe Owe, a linebacker from Penn State, with the 31st overall pick. In the 3rd round, they drafted Ben Cleveland, a guard out of Georgia. And then 10 picks later, for some reason they had 2 first-round picks, no second-round picks, then 2 third-round picks. So I don't know, something I wanted to point out. They drafted Brandon Stevens, a cornerback from SMU. The Ravens are such a unique football team in a league that is skewed heavily towards the passing game. They've built a run-first approach led by Lamar. Just to put things in perspective, they ran the ball on 58% of their offensive snaps the past 2 years, by far the most in the league. I think Tennessee's second, and they were at like 51%. As for free agency, it was no surprise that the first free agent acquisition was veteran guard Kevin Zilter. Getting all-pro left tackle Ronnie Stanley back also will help. He missed the final 10 games last year with an ankle injury. And after trading 2-time Pro Bowl tackle Orlando Brown Jr. to Kansas City, the Ravens signed former Pittsburgh Steelers tackle Alejandro Villanueva, who moves to right tackle for the first time in his career. They lost Yannick Ngakoue and replaced him with Justin Houston. They also lost Willie Snead and replaced him with Sammy Watkins. Matt Judon signed with the Patriots, and Matt Skura went to the Dolphins. And as for the strength of schedule, Ravens fans, you may want to look away. They're ranked with the 2nd hardest schedule in all the NFL. Some of their notable games come week 2 versus Kansas City. I'm sure Lamar and company want this one back from last year. Week 5 versus the Colts. Week 15 versus Green Bay, and week 17 versus the Rams. The second half of their schedule is brutal. As we move towards key players, Lamar Jackson regressed from his MVP form of 2019, throwing 10 fewer touchdowns and 3 more interceptions. And perhaps most importantly, his downfield passing game hasn't developed as the Ravens had hoped. Marquise Brown and tight end Mark Andrews remain his most popular targets, but adding a first-round draft pick Rashad Bateman and Sammy Watkins should work wonders for Lamar. As for the defense, letting Ngakoue and Matthew Judon walk was a huge signal. The Ravens are molding their roster to emphasize coverage over pressure. And in the secondary, all eyes are on Marlon Humphrey and Marcus Peters. And come on, you didn't think I was actually going to leave out the most accurate kicker in NFL history. Fun fact, Justin Tucker and I went to the same high school, so, take what you want from that. And finally, for my projection, so the Ravens, like we just talked about, have definitely given Lamar Jackson the passing weapons that he needs to be successful. There's rumors he's on the verge of a massive contract extension. So basically all the pressure is on him to take that next step. I do still have my concerns about the edge rush for the Ravens and the fact that their defensive line is just getting older and older each season. I said it last week and I'll continue to say it. Rashad Bateman is my wild card on offense. I think he can really turn this pass game into something special if he can develop into a #1 target. We saw what Justin Jefferson did last year. I'm not saying Bateman's going to do the same thing. He is currently dealing with a groin injury, but signs are positive that he's going to be all right. I'm going with 11-6. Baltimore is a very good football team, but there are also a lot of other very good football teams in the AFC. I'd like to see Lamar get back to 2019. I'm just not sure how realistic that is. Anyway, guys, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Please make sure you do drop a like. Make sure you guys do drop a subscription. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.